Does this bread look burnt to you? Maybe to some of you, yes. But to the Finnish people, they are perfect. It looks burnt because it was glazed with coffee and syrup. It's super delicious and it's so easy to make. Here are the ingredients you need. This recipe is enough to make 6 loaves of bread. If you think that 6 loaves is far too many, you can always cut down into half. When making bread, I always like to start out by activating the yeast. And how do I do that? Just warm some milk, add some sugar and the yeast, and if you like, add a little pinch of salt. Here's my lazy method. Instead of warming milk in the hot pan, I warm it in a microwave. Add butter, beat the egg, and then mix everything together with the brown sugar. I'm so glad that my boss bought this machine. If you want to buy this too, you can check out my Amazon store at the video description. Something is growing for sure. Take a look at the yeast that I soaked earlier on. It has become so puffy and light. This means that the yeast is alive and it's now ready to be used. And do you know the secret of a light, puffy bread? That lies in the machine and how long it has been kneading. I learned that the longer you knead the dough, the better it is if you are looking for a very light consistency. And for this amount of flour and bread I will be baking, I need to make this in the machine for at least 20 to 30 minutes. I bake a lot for big events, so I could say this machine actually helps to make my work much more easier. The best way to make a loaf is to use a proper loaf tin like this. And since we do not have so many of them, I'm going to try and figure out if this method will work. Sometimes we have to take risks in life. The main thing is that you have to try. If it doesn't work, at least you have learned something, right? I think that cooking show or a cooking program has to reflect on reality. We all have seen so many cooking show or video that are done perfectly, right? The thing is, we are all human beings and we all make mistakes. I think so far there are no cooking show on the internet that shows you recipe fail. And I want to be the first one at YouTube to be able to do that. My live cooking show is one good example. You can watch me cook on real time and real situation, whether or not it is successful or a disaster. And I want to hear what you guys think about this idea and send me a comment. Do you like this idea? Yes or no? While the oven is preheating, let us check how the dough is doing. After 45 minutes, the dough has doubled its size. If the dough hasn't doubled its size, you probably have to wait for a while more. Just make sure you cover them with a plastic film so that the air will not escape. Now, let's do the glaze. With some hot water, I add some instant coffee together with some syrup. Mix them well so it looks like this. And just before you put into the oven, you want to glaze them generously. You want to bake them in a hot oven for 45 to 50 minutes. But just 50 minutes before the time is up, take out the bread and glaze them again. And now, the moment of truth. And as you can see, the bread are really cooked through. It's really soft and it smells so good. You don't really need a lot of thin bread to bake a loaf. Using the paper method it also works, right? I feel so satisfied at the end of the day. These are some small achievements that we make every day in our life that makes us feel proud of ourselves. And when we feel proud of ourselves, it also brings happiness to the little things that we can do. This bread is slightly sweet and it's perfect for making sandwiches. I hope you like these recipes. If you do, please give thumbs up, like and share our videos. Now it's time to get my massage after a hard day work. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in my next. See you! If you enjoy the experience with my video, here are some of the videos you might want to watch. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss my next video. Hope to see you soon. Bye.